What to do if your mom hates you, part 6. All right, so another way to know if your mom hates you. So basically, this is an installment of basically different situations and scenarios to pretty much, um, decipher to see if your mom hates you. Just different things that I've experienced and I went through growing up that let me know that my mom pretty much did not like me. Did not care for me at all. Did not care for my birth, if you will. So one thing I would say, another way to know if your mom hates you is for the ladies. For the ladies out there, when we hit a certain age in puberty, we have our cycles and we basically get into a situation where we're able to reproduce, right? Now, one way I knew that my mom hated me was that when I did begin my period, um, and I let her know this, she was very much unbothered, uninterested, very much stoic, very much not caring. There was no birds and the bees, there was no STDs, there was no conversation regarding um, what options were best for me, regarding sanitary options for having my cycle, you know, what to look out for, what symptoms I'm having, things of that nature. And as a woman, you want your mom to be able to show you those things. Like, okay, I'm on my cycle. This is my body changing. I'm getting older. I'm becoming a woman. And, not having that support from your mom as a woman starting your menstrual cycle is very much, disconcerting. I mean, the thing is, as a woman, you need that woman's guidance to show you and to be able to explain to you those things when you're beginning your cycle, how you're supposed to feel, how is your body changing, things you're going to experience with the opposite sex, you know what I mean, regarding, getting pregnant, ST things and things of that nature. And one thing my mom did when I got my cycle, she was very much indifferent. It's almost like she was bothered by the fact that I was on my cycle. Like, oh, okay, now I have to, purchase, sanitary hygiene products for you now. Great. One more thing to do. You're already like not really reciprocated in this household and not really wanted per se. And now I have to show you how to deal with your cycle too and worry about you bringing another child home for me to take care of type of situation. So, another tip, another symptom sign if your mom hates you is that if you're a woman and you had little to no support or you had a very negative situation regarding starting your cycle as a woman without any guidance, any wisdom, or any type of care or compassion, that is another way of knowing if your mom hates you. So, how did I overcome that? How did I deal with that? Pretty much, um, I taught myself. I was pretty much self taught with a lot of things because of the fact my mom was so indifferent and very much negative, very much mean, very much condescending, growing up. So, I pretty much had to teach myself. I didn't have uh, a lot of women in my surrounding group. Like I had like aunts and things like that, but they lived in different states. They lived further away, and then my mom kept us very isolated, just me and my brother. So I didn't have a lot of women influence outside of her, and just pretty much going to school. So I pretty much, would like, go to the library, and I'd write away. For information and things like that on what does it mean when your body's changing and what type of hygiene products do you need and things like that. So I pretty much had to teach myself. So all the girls out there, the women out there that had to experience that, my heart definitely goes out to you. And just know that you're not alone, and that if you have to teach yourself, it's okay, because you know yourself and you can love yourself the best regardless of what anyone says or anyone feels or anyone has to say. Basically you teach yourself how to love yourself, you teach yourself how to deal with your cycle, how to deal with STDs, how to deal with the opposite sex. Now we have the internet, of course, so now we can be able to get information from various places and things of that nature. So that's very much asset in today's times. I grew back in the 80s, so at that time there wasn't internet access, but I was able to still reach out and get information from different sources, and that's what pretty much helped me to get through that situation. And then, of course, as I got older, I just learned that my mom, how she grew up, she didn't have that womanly guidance and that womanly wisdom from her mom and from her women uh, figures that were in her life. So that's why she had that type of reaction when I had my particular situation with my body. So for the ladies out there, just know that you're not alone. If your mom wasn't there, wasn't supportive when you decided to, when your body decided to change and you were going through different things and you began your cycle, that you know what, it's okay. Even though your mom may not have showed that support and love, God loves you, and you can definitely learn and find out the things that you need to do that's going to help you the best way possible in order to take care of your body and to move forward with being able to understand how to deal with your cycle, your monthly cycle. Um, so that's part 6 of what to do or if your mom hates you. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that. Want to reach out to me, you can definitely do that via email. I have an ebook and commercial on the way. Stay tuned for that. And, thank you guys and have a great day.